Welcome back to the channel, Free Riders. Thanks for checking out another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my 2023 Jeep Wrangler High Tide Edition. Working on some modifications currently, trying to get this set up for some family overlanding. So let's dive in. All right, like I said, this is a 2023 Jeep Wrangler High Tide Edition. I have started to modify it a little bit. I am currently trying to set it up for some family overlanding. Basically, my goal with this is wife and 2 kids and a dog. I need to figure out a way to make this vehicle allow us to all take an overlanding trip, fit in it, have enough room to spare, carry all of our belongings and necessities with us if we're doing a trip, and be able to accommodate the dog. What I'm going to show you is where it's at currently, and I'll discuss a few of the things that I'm still currently working on that I would like to outfit it with soon. So starting from the outside, one of the first things that you guys will notice is I have rebranded it to say Rocky Ridge. I thought that it was fitting of the vehicle due to the fact that we would like to be taking it to the mountains at some point in time. And the High Tide kind of made it feel a little bit too much of a beach-going vehicle. Now, this vehicle does not have the locking differentials compared to a standard Rubicon. That space that would normally be occupied by the diff locker is now just a little cubby. The High Tide Edition is also equipped from the factory with a V6 Pentastar. It does have the e-torque assist, which is that additional electric engine or electric motor that's under the hood, supplying some additional horsepower to the vehicle. Let's go ahead and pop the hood and show you guys what's underneath. I have done some preventative upgrades to the vehicle. I have not made major modifications to the engine or to the airbox or any of that, but I have outfitted it with a Baxter Performance spin-on oil filter conversion, as well as there is an aluminum oil cooler housing. One of the first warranty services that I had performed on this vehicle was that it needed to have a head gasket replaced, and I told them, while you were there, go ahead and put the aluminum oil cooler housing on. The plastic that is coming on some of these newer vehicles, including the valve covers, are known to warp and cause oil leaks, so I wanted to do a little bit of preventative maintenance by getting an aluminum one on there. On the side of the Jeep, I've got the side steps. They have some decent resistance folding down so that they don't just fall down on their own. They do use the mounting holes for the door. Nice for being able to get up on top of the vehicle when having roof storage up there. Moving to the inside, some of the things that kind of cross over from the motorcycle industry is some of these quad lock mounts. Ram Mount sells this rail rack, and it does come with the ball attachments that screw on, but if you couple those with some of the ball mounts from Quad Lock, you can get the wireless charging head. I did not want to drill the dash, so I just ran the cable behind down and into the accessory port. But this allows me to mount my phone while I'm driving, and it's magnetic. So it makes it super easy to mount the phone, take the phone off, and then I do have mounts here as well for the Garmin Zumo and of course my camera, and then either an additional holder for a walkie-talkie or a phone. On the seats, one of the first things you'll notice is the rough country seat covers. These neoprene seat covers seem to be a pretty decent bang for the buck. They're pretty fairly priced, and the quality and finish is really nice. I like the dark matte black. As you can see, I've got the DV8 roof molly panel. Moving down below, one of the must-have accessories for the Jeep, in my opinion, is the dead pedal. The Quadratec dead pedal is definitely something that I appreciate when I am looking to put my foot somewhere. Moving into the back here, you can see I've got some grab handles for the kids. I choose not to keep them up front just because there's a few different areas for me to grab onto, like the molly panel and then the roll cage. Got a roof cargo webbing up here as well. Nice for being able to put additional storage on the inside. Like I said, fitting a family of 4 and a dog in here, I'm trying to fight for every inch of space that I can get. I did also purchase one of the little carrying pouches for behind the seat. It's a great location for me to have quick and easy access to my straps. I am not able to use it on the other side, however, because this model is the model that has the speaker down there. Now, for those of you asking about the roof liner, it's made by a company called Cover Kings. It's a full liner that supplies you with liners for the front and the back. It's full coverage all the way around the windows and everything. Now, in the back is one of the cooler sections of the vehicle at the moment. I had a custom dog kennel built specifically for our dog, along with some steps so that she can get up inside and have a place to hang out. And this Hooky Road upper trunk storage still folds down all the way with barely no room left to spare. So this unscrews, slides back, and then this drops down, but I have that right there at the moment. It's just some WeatherTech window liners or the sunshades. But I had to do it this way, like I said, because I'm fighting for as much room as I possibly can. So this completes my build so far. My next move with it is to get one of the Goby racks, which is a full rack. It bolts on, I believe, right here on the vehicle, and then bolts on the back side underneath the rear fender. The reason I'm going to go with the Goby is it's got the most load carrying capacity. I am not thrilled that it adds like 100 pounds worth of weight to the vehicle, but again, due to the fact that I'm carrying my family, I need as much storage as I can, and I've got the interior maximized to its fullest potential, unless you guys have any suggestions. And then I need to get some cargo boxes along with a fuel canister holder and a water holder. That would basically sum up a generic build for me, unless at some point I was to do something crazy awesome like an America's Most Wanted kit. The 505 is pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen them, make sure to check them out. Now, if you guys have any suggestions or build ideas for me, I would greatly appreciate it if you left them down in the comments below. Maybe there's a product on the market that I haven't seen at the moment and may be interested in checking out. But this is where it's at so far. If you liked it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for future episodes, and we'll see you on the next one.